What is going on, guys? It's Clarity here. Sorry if you hear the background noise, like it sounds like a fan. That is actually my computer. But I'm gonna just go ahead and get into this video. This is my first game on, so the gameplay might not be that good. It's a live comment here. I'm just gonna be talking about why I've been inactive and what my next videos are gonna be and stuff like that. So, as I usually say, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the reason I've been inactive is I've been going to a lot of locals recently. And if you don't know what that is, it's a local LAN. And if you don't know what a LAN is basically where when people play Call of Duty and they get mad because of online. LAN is where you go to this one place and everybody plays on the same internet. So the internet's fair and stuff like that, and you play for a lot of money, depending on the local. A lot of the locals I go to usually have like a prize pot from 1.5k to 10k. So that's good. And I just really haven't been, like, I'm not gonna lie or anything, but I really haven't had the urge to upload or anything. I've just been playing a lot of tournaments and, as I said, going to locals. But that's gonna start changing. I'm gonna start uploading more, and at least I'm gonna try and have the urge to upload more. Even if I don't like it, I'm gonna start uploading more because I need to get. I just need to. So that explains a little bit about why I haven't. I'm not gonna say I didn't have the time, because I have a lot of time in the day. This is like literally, yeah, you guys can call me whatever, but this is literally all I do all day is I play Call of Duty, and I'm a nerd. So all I do all day, play competitive Call of Duty, and this is my daily schedule. I'm summer, so I don't have school anymore, but I literally stay up until like 5 in the morning playing, and then I wake up. I woke up at 4:30 actually. So I just woke up, basically, kinda, but that's basically it. Sleep and play Call of Duty. That's all I do. And every now and then go to locals. I'm going to Dallas, UMG Dallas, but right now I don't have a team. So I'm either, if I find a team that has funding, I'm gonna be going and playing. But if I can't find a team that doesn't have an org and has funding, then I'm just gonna be spectating, watching some of my friends play. And then I'm gonna be going to EGL 3K. Or not EGL 3K, that was the one last couple weeks ago. EGL 10K, my bad, EGL 10K. I'm gonna be going to that, and my next video, I'm going to be doing a setup. I'm gonna be, well, not a setup. I'm gonna be showing you my setup. I'm really happy with my setup, and I'm 15, and so I mean I don't have a job or anything. I've made money from locals and stuff, but this is the game where I actually like really. I started playing competitive in Black Ops 2, but I'm not like trying to brag or anything, but I wasn't really like good in Black Ops 2, and I wasn't good. And what was the game after Black Ops 2? I'm so lost. Ghosts, I think it was, yeah, Ghosts or whatever. I wasn't good in Ghosts at all. I mean, I was okay. That was like the game where I was like, alright, I'm kind of getting better and better. But this game I'm like really good at. Again, I'm not trying to brag. There's always going to be somebody that's better than you. Of course there's people that's better than me. But, I'm pretty decent at this game, and I've actually started going to locals in this game. And then I'm going to be going to a major. I don't know if I'm going to be playing, but, again, a major, UMG. I'm going to be going to UMG Dallas. And as I already explained, I don't know if I'll be playing, and I know I keep saying that, but just trying to make that clear. But, yeah. So my point was that I do not make that much money from this at all. I've made like maybe $400 to $500, but that's, yeah, people say that's really good, but if you think about it, paying for online tournaments, paying for it was $180 from, I live in Oklahoma. It was $180 for me just to get to EGL 3K, because I had to pay for my food, I had to pay for all that because I went with my team, and I'm not gonna make them pay for everything. So it's really expensive to go to events and stuff. So I mean, if you think of that, about I mean, to a kid, that's a lot of money. And I'm only 15. I'm a kid. That's a lot of money. But when you spend it on something like this and you travel frequently, that's not a lot of money at all. And especially if you don't win a lot of tournaments, that's barely nothing. So, I mean, again, the main point was getting to my setup, as that, yes, my parents bought everything, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And so yeah, this is actually a really good gameplay so far, 30-6. But I was just gonna, no, I messed up right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and ramble on. Oh, I'll do the EGL 3K rundown. So EGL, if you guys don't know what that is, it's Epic Gaming Lounge. I've been to one of their events. I was gonna go to the 2v2, but something happened and I was not it wasn't that I was not allowed, but I just didn't have a ride, so I was not able to go. And so then, was it 2 weeks later? 2 weeks later, there was a, oh, what a dummy. 2 weeks later, there was a, I think it was 2 weeks, there was a 4v4, and I wasn't real, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't real confident going into the 4v4 because it was me and Laxify, and I was confident with that. Laxify is a great player. I've played with him for a while. I know he can hold his own weight. He's a great player. I wasn't worried about him, but one of our other players, he just wasn't, I mean, he was good. He could show up sometimes, but then our other player was just an S&D star, and like he knows that too. He even has like everything onto it. All he plays is S&D. So I was a little bit worried about that. Not that, I mean, I knew that he could play the game and stuff. It's just when S&D started trying to play Respawn, it's just different. And I'm not talking crap on him. He's a really, really good player. He's a really good S&D player for sure. But I wasn't really confident going into it. But we weren't even that worried about him as much as we were about our other player, because we didn't even think he was that good. And if you're watching this video, I mean, I'm not gonna lie or anything, we didn't think you were that good at all. And we're kind of worried because we didn't think you could hold your own weight. And I actually didn't go with that team. Like, I gotta explain this first. So it's not my second team, but they're like my friends. It's like, okay, so say if like Nate Shot. If Nate Shot joined another team, I know I'm using the bad thing, but if Nate Shot joined another team, he would still be really, really good friends with Scump, or like he'd be really good friends with Optic, because that's like he's really good friends. That's how I am with this other team. I went to some events with them and stuff, but they already had 4 players, and just one of their players couldn't go to this one event, so I went to an event with them and we placed second, and they're really good people, and we're all really good friends, and I went to the event with them, but I didn't play with them. I just stayed with them and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. And then let's see. Oh, there were 36 teams, and actually Sheeny, Mochilla, Nogafin, and Llama God went to it, and they placed first. We ended up not playing them at all, which that is really good. But we played again. We were only like a team for a week, and the team wasn't the greatest. I'm like not trying to talk bad about any of the players, as I said, but the team wasn't the greatest. I could have placed a lot higher if I would have had a better team, and me and Lax agree on that. But we placed 7th, and then the team I went with that I was just talking about, that I'm really good friends with, they placed 8th, which was really, really surprising, because in my opinion, they're a really good team. They've been teaming for like 2 to 3 years, but they just choked. Like, the team, it was weird. One of the teams that they beat, like, they just blew them out. One of the teams that they beat, okay, so they lost to Evil GG first round, and then they played these kids that won against Evil GG, and they just blew them out. It was really weird. But we ended up going to the finals of losers bracket, or no, they went to semifinals of losers bracket, and it was whoever won that game played us, and so they ended up losing. So we played, what team name was it? It was I can't remember the team name, but we ended up playing them, and we ended up losing. We lost to Hardpoint by a lot. We played really sloppy in that, but then we lost Detroit. It was the best of 3 in losers round, and then we lost Detroit Detroit Uplink by 1, which made me really mad, because we could have won that easily, and then we would have went to S&D, and that's our main game type. We're all really, really good at S&D, and we would have won that, and we would have went on to winners bracket. Winners bracket. I think we would have been in semifinals, so we would have been in the money if we would have won that, and then we would have went on to Sunday, but we got knocked out Saturday, and so that kind of messed up. But we went back to the hotel. It was all fine. I mean, I wasn't really salty or anything. I had a great time with the team, with both the teams, and I'm glad that I went. So yeah, that's basically it. The rundown. The first map we blew the kids out. I dropped 46. Then just next 2 games that like I said, we blew them out. Then we played T1 our second round, and they're a really good team. We could have beaten them. We went to game 4, Detroit uplink, and we lost by 1. We would have went to search and destroy, and we won the search and destroy against them the first time. So we would have won that, and we wouldn't have been in losers bracket. But it was all around a great event, and then the event before that we got second. Nothing big. It was just 16 local, easy. We got second, and we lost to Sheeny and them again. But so yeah, that's basically it. That's the video. My next video will be a setup. So I hope you guys So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and comment of what you want to see after the setup video. It means a lot. But thank you guys for watching.